Hello, very good morning. Welcome to JS Testing Academy. Welcome to the next part of video in the Appium end-to-end framework series. Okay, hope you watched all the previous video. We created the framework from the scratch. Then we created three test cases. The first test case is to navigate the view page, and the next test case to perform a drag and drop functionality, and the third test case is to do a drop down functionality. Hope you saw the previous executions and previous framework. Okay, now right, what I'm going to do is, right, I'm going to add another test case, that is zoom functionality, and see how it goes. Okay, so let me write a new scenario. 1 minute. Okay, to validate the. Okay, now given. Okay, launch the mobile app. Okay, or launch mobile app. Okay, now what I'll do is, right, so what I'm going to do is, right, in this one I'm going to first navigate to graphics, then I'm navigate to bitmap mesh, then I'm going to zoom it. Right, this is what I'm trying to go into. Zoom this particular functionality. Right, I'm going to zoom it. Right, this is what right I'm going to try now. Okay, so what I'll do is, right, first I launch the app. Okay, then what I'll do is, right, then when click graphics. Okay, then tick this one. Right, bitmap mesh. All right. Okay, then and condition zoom the picture. Okay, and take screenshot. Okay, so this is a scenario we are going to automate. Okay, the spelling is wrong. 1 minute. Okay, now let me run this and generate the steps. Let it run. Meanwhile, I'll clear all the screenshots. Right, I'll navigate to this folder. 1 minute. Yes, I'll go to the screenshot folder and I'll clear everything. Okay. Okay. Now it's running. It's going to generate some steps. I'll copy that and I'll paste in the test steps. Okay. It generated steps. Okay. Like we did in the last previous videos. I'm copying it. Going to step definition. Right click. Create a class. Okay. Zoom steps. Okay. I'll click finish and I'll copy and paste it. Okay, remove the garbage steps. Okay, I'll create a constructor now, like we did in the last videos. Okay, okay, I'll go to the previous code. Okay, I'll just copy this one and I'll go and paste here. Okay, I'll again go and copy this one and I'll paste here. Okay, so it's like the same thing what we did last time. Okay, and I'll change to zoom page and copy this one, zoom page. If you followed the previous videos, you'll understand. Okay, okay. We need to create a zoom class now. Okay, first, right, what I'm doing is, right, I'm just giving a global, creating global reference, right, zoom, then util, and I'm calling the utility class which I created there in the base class, and I'm also calling the library class dot get driver. I'm just get using the get driver, get driver dot get method, and using the driver which is instantiated in the library class. Okay, so now what we need to do is, right, we need to create a zoom page. Okay, in the pages package. Okay, zoom page. Okay, now this error will go. Okay, let me import the zoom page. Now it's fine. All right, so okay, now, right, so everything is fine. Now let me go to the zoom page and I'll create the same constructor again here, zoom page. Okay, it's going to be a default constructor. Okay, then again I'll go to drop down page and I'll copy this one, and I will paste it. First I'll copy this one. First thing is, I'm just right initiating the Appium driver, then the util class. Okay, then I'm creating one constructor here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use this driver, library class dot driver, and this dot util and utility class driver. I'm using that in the zoom page also, like we did in the last time. Okay, so I'm creating one global instance for both Appium driver and utility driver, and I'm going to locate now first, right, graphics. Okay, then what I'm going to do, bitmap mesh, right, as we saw, right, then the zoom, which picture I'm going to zoom. Okay, zoom picture. Okay, so we need to locate all these three things, right. Now first let me create a method, public, right, void click graphics. Okay, now what I'll do is, right, I'll use the click element method which we created in our utility class. Okay, then I'll give graphics. This method, right, we created in the here, right, in the previous videos we created. I'm just going to call this from the utility class. I've also created a zoom method. Okay, zoom method for zooming purpose. Okay, first it'll locate the particular element, then it will get the x-axis and y-axis and get the size. Okay, and it will locate the size, width and height, and it will locate the center of the element. Okay, and it points two fingers two times. It zooms. Normally when we zoom, right, we just swipe it right two times. Okay, it's going to touch by finger two times. Okay, first session it will right from the center of the point it's going to zoom it, and then again it's going to press another finger and again zoom it. Okay, so this is a method which I created, right. For that I use finger one sequence and finger two sequence, and I'm just pointing to the center and dividing the height and width, and from that I'm just zoomed it. I created this method, okay, so that we can zoom a particular picture, right. I did this. Okay, so now what I did is, right, I created one method here, then public void, okay, bitmesh, okay, util dot, okay, click element bitmesh, okay, then public, okay, zoom pick, okay. Now what I'm going to do is, right, I'm just going to right, zoom the pic, right, then util dot zoom, locator is zoom picture. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, right, I'm going to take the screenshot also. Okay, I think that we can call directly, no need to add this. Okay, so now what we do is, right, we created this methods. Now we need to locate all these three things. Okay, for that we need to open the Appium inspector as we did in the previous videos. Please follow from the basics, right, the installation of Appium inspector, right, invoking the Android emulator, right, going to command prompt and starting the Appium. Okay, hope you followed all those, right, previous videos. Okay, so you should start Appium in command prompt, type Appium, enter. Appium server should be started, and in Appium inspector should be is used to inspect the element, and you should go to Android Studio and right, open the Android emulator, create one virtual device, and right, create one emulator. Emulator is nothing but a virtual device for Android. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, right, I'm just mm, right, going to locate the first element. Let me inspect it, this one. All right, so let me close the session and start again. Okay, first we need to locate graphics. I click graphics and I took copy the XPath from here, the right side. Okay, I just copy it and I paste it here. Okay, now right, I just we click graphics, right. We need to click the next one also, this one, right. So let me refresh it, and we need to take the XPath for the bitmap mesh. I copied the bitmap mesh and I pasted here. Okay, then we need to click the zoom picture. All right, let me click it, let me refresh it, and we'll take the XPath of this one. Okay, I'll just copy it. Okay, then we took the XPath of this one. Okay, now we need to right, navigate to the steps. Okay, so for that what we need to do is, right, we need to go to zoom steps, give the sys out there, launched, launch tab. Okay, then we need to create zoom dot, click graphics, zoom dot. Okay, bitmap mesh. Okay, then zoom dot. Okay, zoom picture, then util dot take screenshot. Okay, then I given zoom pic. Okay, I've cleared all the right previous right screenshots. Okay, let me refresh the project. Okay, so I cleared all those previous right screenshots also. Okay, let me run it and it should generate an extent report like we in the last video. Okay, let me run it. So it's going to run all the four scenarios which we created in the past. Okay, I can also use tag and run only one particular scenario that I will add it in the next video. Okay, if you want run only one test case, it can do it. So first test case done. Now it's going to do drag and drop functionality. Okay, scroll down and it does the drag and drop now. Now it's going to do the drop down. Third scenario. So click views, go to animation and click interpol task. Then you should choose one value from the drop down. It did that also. And it's going to now the fourth current functionality to validate the zoom. Okay, it's going to you open the app. Okay, click graphics, did bitmaps clicked. It should zoom it. Yeah, it zoomed. Okay. Now all the four scenarios have been passed now. Okay, now let me refresh the project. Okay, all the four right pictures have been captured also, screenshots has been captured also. Okay, so all the four scenarios have been captured. Okay, now right, we'll navigate to the extent report also. Right, report, this one minute, extent report. Okay, let me open it. So we got the extent report also. Okay, so this is how right we can generate the extent report also. Okay, right, this is how we can do the zoom functionality with the help of the Appium. Right, slowly we'll add more test case into the framework. I am also planning in another right practical application which can be automated in the next videos. Okay, hope you had a nice learning. Meet you soon in the next part of video. Have a nice day. Bye.